Once you've estimated an element of your job, you can tailor the specification by swapping any of the resources within it. In this video, I'll talk you through swapping the brick type specified for the external walls. The process is the same whatever building element you're working on, be it a wall or roof or a floor estimating calculator. If you want to change the systems being used within a building element, and the change will affect both the material and labour rates, it's quicker to swap an entire rate. To do this, take a look at the video called How to Swap a Rate in an Estimating Calculator. In the Project Explorer, click on the Estimating Calculator with the resource you want to swap. Every component within the Estimating Calculator shares the same specification, so any changes to the specification of the Estimating Calculator will be copied across to the specification of every component within the Estimating Calculator. So in this example, if I change the brick type in the Brick and Block Full Fill Cavity Wall Estimating Calculator, the brick type will also change in the components within the Estimating Calculator, namely the ground floor and the first floor. In the Dimension Link Specified Items tab, you can see the list of the specified items which are based on the dimensions you've entered. Click on the arrow next to the assembly which contains the resource you want to swap. The assembly will expand to show the rates within it. Click on the plus sign next to the rate containing the resource you want to swap. Now click on the swap button adjacent to the resource you want to swap, so in this case the swap button adjacent to the brick. Make sure you're clicking the resource swap button and not the rate swap button. A dialog box pops up explaining that changing a resource within the specification will change it in every component within the estimating calculator. Click OK. The Swap Resource window pops up. Scroll down the window to find the resource you want to use in your specification. Then click on the resource you want to swap into your estimate. The resource will appear highlighted in blue. Click OK to select the resource. The new resource will now appear in place of the old one. Remember, this change will also have occurred within each component within the estimating calculator. Open up one of the components within the estimating calculator by clicking on it on the Project Explorer. In this case, the ground floor walls. You can instantly see how the change you've made to the estimating calculator has filtered down to the component. In this case, the red brick has been replaced with a buff brick. To understand how the estimating calculators work, take a look at the rate quantity of the resource in the components and the estimating calculator. In this example, the wall estimating calculator has two components, the ground floor and first floor walls. The rate quantity of bricks in the ground floor walls is just over 113 metres squared. If we take a look at the first floor walls, the rate quantity is just over 103 metres squared. The estimating calculator gives the total rate quantity of bricks. As you can see, the estimating calculator gives the sum of all the components within the estimating calculator, 216 metres squared. So there's your quick guide to swapping a resource in an estimating calculator. The important thing to remember is that all the components in an estimating calculator share the same specification. So changing the specification in one place will change it in every component of the estimating calculator. Have a go at switching a resource in your estimate. Go to the Dimensions Link Specified Items tab and click on the arrow of the assembly containing the resource you want to swap. Click on the plus sign of the rate containing the resource you want to swap, find the resource you want to change and click on its swap button. Finally, select the resource you want from the Swap Resource window and click OK. It's as easy as that.